It's Madden NFL 23, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Giants and the Titans, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
By many accounts, one of the most underrated home venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the New York Giants and the Tennessee Titans. Joined by Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin with you as always for another NFL season. Exciting to get this thing going once again, CD. And we've found ourselves saying this for several seasons now, but the Tennessee Titans and their fans wondering, is this the year? Can they get over the playoff hump? And the long road to those playoffs begins here today against the New York Giants.
If we go back to last season, we certainly think this is a favorable matchup for the Titans, right? Because they were 12-5, the #1 seed in the AFC for the first time since 2008 before being upset at home by Cincinnati, who went on to the Super Bowl. The Giants, well, last year was just abysmal, 4-13, and they've only made the playoffs once since winning it all in 2011. So let's face it, history, right now it's on Tennessee's side, but it's still opening day.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Nashville. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. Here come the Giants, led out by their former 6th overall pick out of Duke back in 2019. Daniel Jones under center.
New York State committed to Daniel Jones for a 4th season, but also made this a decisive year by declining his 5th-year option. 2022 looks like Jones' final chance to prove he can be the franchise face for the Giants, and he does have a cadre of weapons that he'll need to top his career highs of 3,000 yards and 24 touchdowns that he set as a rookie.
Now left side on the swing pass, and he is going to lose yardage here. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
3rd play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Now Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Throwing Jones. Going right back to Golladay. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
It was a bit of an adjustment for Kenny Golladay in 2021, his 1st year in New York, and with new quarterback Daniel Jones. His mission, get back to his Pro Bowl form here in 2022 and avoid similar struggles. That catch right there, a nice way to get going.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking deep downfield. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Gano's kick is good, and the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of Week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield. Mission accomplished. Points on the board.
Here come the Titans for their first possession on offense, and leading them out in his 4th season with the team, 10th overall in the NFL, Ryan Tannehill.
There were a few eyebrows raised when Tennessee took Malik Willis in the 3rd round this year, but rest assured, Ryan Tannehill is still the man in Tennessee after leading the Titans to the top seed in the AFC last season. His 12 wins were the most he's posted in 9 seasons as an NFL starter. And he's only the 3rd quarterback to lead the Titans to 3 playoff appearances in the NFL, joining Steve McNair and Warren Moon.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, and this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jones, and that's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the 1st.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Jones. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Finding Sterling Shepard for his 1st catch. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Working the middle, and he's got it complete to Akins, the tight end. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Boy, fingers crossed here. 1st quarter of the new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. So Jones off, Graham Gano on here. for the New York Giants field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first two possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. They'll fake the handoff. Now Tannehill. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans are going to take over here up near the 40. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there, and it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
Tennessee offense set to go again. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They begin with Henry. Taken down at the 42. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42. Play action. It's Tannehill. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing the football?
Because you miss those first 2, but you get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get it back even with just 1 throw.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's got it complete. Derrick Henry. And down inside the 15 he goes. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, That play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
And now out come the Giants. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Solid footwork, but not able to get a whole lot. Brought down shy of the 10. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This is one of the dangers of going for the punt block.
And you know before you even call going for the block, it's a risk-reward play. So many factors come into it. They went after it, and you know punters, what they do? They leave their leg up in the air, an extra counter tool, hoping someone comes into contact.
Jones throwing on 1st down, and he fires one incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. From the gun on 3rd down, Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And that is incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there. No return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within the shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Escaping, and he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Fielded just inside the 20. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
Henry again on second down. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
Now Tannehill. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Here's Jackson. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over.
New York's offense back out there and set to go.
And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Jones and Shepard with a connection there for Giants first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Throwing again. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Here's Jones to throw on third down. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, and this will stay a 4-point game.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, they'd be disappointed with that effort.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the field.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
So the missed 56-yarder, and now the flip side. Good starting field position at the 46 near midfield.
Tannehill's throw into the hands of Hooper. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Tannehill. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Here's Tannehill. He's going to air one out.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Oh, looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's fourth down.
The offense schemed, going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that'll bring him back within a point.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw him a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Fielded right around the 8. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And New York set to take the field. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You know, always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of the team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch, and guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did.
Good.
I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
The throw for Tony is intercepted.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill, his throw incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 9.
He's got Hooper on the out route.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
On first down, Tannehill.
And this one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tannehill. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And that's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Bullock's kick is good. And with it, they have taken the lead.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
from the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To Shepard, complete over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Throwing, Jones.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, this is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
To throw again on second down. Jones. And this one's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Jones.
Man open, it's Tony. He's got it.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 32-yard line. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he rifles one incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And now another one thrown incomplete.
So Jones off, Graham Gano on here for the New York Giants field goal.
It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. Gano's kick is good, and they're going to take the lead here as it's now 9-8. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The Titans now just about ready to take over.
And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Running left, it's Henry. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Brett Kern now to punt this one away. The quick feet by Jackson. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
It's Roger McCreary with a pick.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
Now Tannehill. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Tannehill to the sideline. Randy Bullock out now for the Tennessee field goal.
It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Bullock's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So the interception set him up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
From the 6. The Giants now going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw. Jones. Open man is Galladay. Complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Jones. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
The Titans offense going to get one final possession in this first half.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the 3rd quarter.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
He'll start with a give to Henry.
They find some open field here. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
50 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on, and as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
Extra point, and good by Bullock. That makes this a 9-point game. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
Takes it at the 7.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. This is taken at the 15.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Second down, they go again with Henry.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Tannehill.
Open man is Burks, and he's got him.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain of 22. On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
And that's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, right at the 40. Henry up the middle. And some room to work. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
63 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
This will go to Henry out wide.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Robert Woods, a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Titans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Tannehill looking to throw. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Out to the right here to Shepard. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
Second down, here's Barkley again.
And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now Jones from the gun on third down. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, if there was any thought that this thing might turn around for this offense in the second half, I think those thoughts pretty well dashed after that interception return there.
It just has not been a good outing for this unit whatsoever. There's no other way to say it. They've been overmatched, haven't performed to the level that they've needed, and that throw there is just going to contribute to this game getting out of hand.
Bullock good on the extra point. And the lead is now 23. Play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
From the 10.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
Jones, another shot here after the pick six.
And he slings one that's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. That's complete to Tony.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Shifts by him. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Off play action, Jones. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
Looking to throw, Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jones.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
Off the play fake. Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Throw right side into the hands of Akins. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Giants.
Kenny Galladay
from 8 yards out.
And the Giants are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Now, this opening game has certainly not gone their way to this point, but, yeah, that touchdown may be a glimmer of hope for the long season ahead.
And no one in this league likes to talk about moral victories. No one likes to really just say, okay, well, maybe something went right. But you're exactly right about that. A little glimmer there, maybe they can carry it over moving forward.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw here's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Tannehill. Caught by Woods. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's the Titans. They've got the football. They'll be looking to extend their lead here as we begin the 4th quarter. And he's got room. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 32-yard line. 97 yards rushing for him now here in week 1. A very solid start to this new campaign. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Again, it's Henry.
And he's got it down to the 28.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Well, it's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Bullock's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Now, I'll tell you that.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Now Jones. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. Richie James, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Giants have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Gano the extra point, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. So that drive, 4 plays, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants.
Takes it at the 7. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Titans set and ready to go on offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
132 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
They'll run it again with Henry.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Draw play. This is Henry. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. On third down, Henry. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point in the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Here's Hilliard. Good footwork at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now a handoff to Henry.
To the 27-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
That should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
It's a jet sweep, the football to Woods. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now it's Tannehill. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here.
Off the option, here's Henry. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. They'll run for it with Henry. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. A give to Henry. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Call it no gain on the play, so no help there. And now 4th and goal. Tannehill to the sideline. Randy Bullock out now for the Tennessee field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Bullock's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So now Jones and the Giants down by 15. 1:04 on the clock. They need 2 touchdowns and at least 1 two-point conversion mixed in there as well. Jones. Pass complete to Shepard. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Here's Jones. That's complete to the tight end, Akins. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well.